Now, my backdrop is not a mystery, okay? This is a room separator. But, oh man, I'm seeing like lights in my eyes now. So let's see, I'm gonna show you guys what I got last night. And I'm gonna have some footage for you. It's really late in the day, it's 2:21. And yesterday I got stuck editing at home. I got stuck editing and then I couldn't go outside, I couldn't do anything. I went out the house at about 7:30, and because I went out of the house so late, I ended up staying later than I wanted to, and I got back home at almost 2-3 a.m. And I mean, I woke up really early this morning, but then I was so groggy, I was so tired, so I fell back asleep, and I got up pretty late. I got up pretty late, and I was not very happy with that. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my recent catches. This was all at the Intrepid yesterday, and I stayed out a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we're not gonna complain because we got some really good stuff. Mainly, I got this Draconi right here. I got a 756 Draconi. Look at him, he's pretty much maxed out, and I have 138 candy on it. He has Dragon Breath and Twister. We're gonna praise this dude. He has room for battle, improvement as far as battling goes. So I'm gonna evolve this guy. And I caught this Abra, which is 320. So let me check its, it has room for battle. Alright, I'm gonna just transfer this dude too. 320 is actually probably the highest CP you're gonna get. We also caught this Porygon last night, 1181. And then I got this Charmander. We caught two last night, so I got my candy. But it looks like he battled with the best of them. And apparently this little dude has 98% IVs. But he's very low, he's 212, and I have nowhere near enough candy for that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to transfer him, or I could keep him and make him a buddy. But that is really high IVs. So basically the crew that I was with yesterday, they're chasers. Okay, what they do is I don't have any footage because I'm kind of trying to get to know them a little bit, and then explain to them, hey, this is what I do. I like do videos, I do film. Hey, do you guys want to, like, if maybe I could do an episode on you, like, because I was doing an Interviewing New Yorkers thing for a while, and I haven't really put out a lot of stuff, although I do film stuff daily, but I haven't put stuff out. So I'm gonna see if maybe they would be interested in an episode where I just follow them, I track with them. But you see, the thing is, they're out late. They're out like 2, 3, 4 a.m. And over the last 2 weeks, I actually got myself to wake up really early, like 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. The latest was probably like 9:30. But yesterday, this morning, I was like beat because I got stuck with these guys. And it paid off because I got this Draconi. I got a 756 Draconi, and look at my candy. I got 138 candy. I think I got there yesterday with about 25, 26 candy because I just evolved a Dragonite, and I really don't farm Draconis. And then I went out with them yesterday, and the thing is, there was this cool dude, Ralph. If his name was Cool, he could be that. But he drove around everywhere. He drove us everywhere, and I was like, dude, this is like luxury. I know it's late, but I can't say no to this. So I actually had a lot of fun. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to evolve this guy. And then, let me see, I got this Tentacruel also. And he's 1745. This is a beast Tentacruel. Look at this. He's maxed out. I mean, I could probably power him up 1 or 2 more times. He has Acid and Blizzard to praise this dude, and he was pretty decent. So to me, that's really good. The reason I like Tentacruel, Starmies, Pincers, Magmars, because when I was just level 6, 7, and 5, I would use these guys to take down gyms with, and it wasn't that bad then. It would be like 3, 4 Pokemon at a time, And so what I would do is, because naturally people that held gyms were naturally higher CPs. So what I would do is I'm gonna show you these guys right now. Like you can see all these Starmies, these 1200s, 1400s. These were the guys that I took gyms down with when I was in my earlier level years. These 1325s, look, check the dates out. See, 910, 910, 818. This guy's from August. This guy's from August when I just started pretty much playing. I was pretty much like active with the game, and he had acid and hydro pump, and I still kept him. And I didn't transfer a lot. 9-2. You see, these are my early guys. Eric 23 is I don't know why I named him Eric 23. I think I named him after my friend. All right, so okay, so let's get started with this dude right here. Fire Punch. He's really high up there. So we're gonna evolve this Charizard because I do need a third one to take down Executors. So there he is. Look at that. Thankfully today the animation is working. Yesterday I had like one of my videos was a little bit messed up. This is kind of cool. I really like these lights actually. It makes it a little bit brighter and that's what I'm looking for. Maybe I'm too blue? I don't know. 1891, Wing Attack and Dragon Claw. Wing Attack is good. Dragon Claw is fine. Dragon Claw is fine. And I do think actually has a pretty good DPS on it. Here, let's check. I have this app called Pocket Gear, which, you know, like I'm not affiliated with or with anything. I mean, I really, like I just use it for because it has a lot of info. It's for Android. I'm not sure if it's on iOS. But here we got Dragon Claw has 23.3 DPS. Okay, so that's not bad. He's pretty fast, and his charge is fills up really quick because there's 2 bars as opposed to Fire Blast, which takes a little bit to fill up, even though it's 100. And now we're gonna do our Dratini. Dratini, I'm pretty excited. I don't know. I might do that Magikarp. I mean, I really shouldn't rush on him. There we go. 756. This is really cool. This is my second, this is gonna be my second Dragonite. There we go, we got a Dragonair. I'm gonna screenshot this. 1384, that is really high. That is really high, actually. Dragon Breath, Dragon Pulse. So he's probably, you see, like, there was a theory for a while that the moves you get don't translate into the same ones because the algorithm wasn't changing it. But it turns out with a few recent updates, they can learn the same moves. So let's see if we get Dragon Breath. And I think on him, Wing, Steel Wing, and something is... Steel Wing and, not Hyper Beam, actually. But Dragon Breath and something. I'll check here in a little bit. Alright, we got Steel Wing and Dragon Pulse. I think those were actually the best moves. And when he's 2836, that's a pretty high dude. That is a really high dude. So here are all my Dratinis right now. I got 1, 2, 3, 6. I transferred a whole bunch last night just to get the +2. I think this is my above 80. Oh, he's pretty decent. I thought he was above average. Well, anyway, he's at 714. So if I do happen to get 125 candy again, I probably will focus on evolving this one unless I get something higher. And this is pretty cool because once you transfer these dudes, see, you get +2. So that's where the incentive is to actually transfer some. And none of these guys were really that like great of catches because the IVs are low, but to me they're still really high up there. They're still really high CP, and if you didn't have like a 700, I would evolve one of these guys. I don't think there's any shame in evolving any of these if they're low IVs or what. Alright, so I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to transfer because we're getting +2 at this point, and I really don't think there is something else I want to transfer. Got these Starmies. I caught a 300 CP Seadra last night, but I ended up transferring him just to get some Stardust. So this one is pretty high too, 520. I think that's like one of the highest I've seen. I don't think I've seen a 600 Horsey. Rhyhorn. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna evolve this dude too. Yeah, let's evolve him. It's gonna be it's an 805 Rhyhorn. He's gonna be About 1600, I believe. Oh, you see what my phone's doing? But while that's doing, I got a letter. And this letter, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's from Kingsborough. There. See? Kingsborough Community College. That's where I used to go to school for my liberal arts and math concentration. Alright, so we're going to evolve this 805. Let's evolve him. Okay, so while that's doing, Jared Kingsborough alum. 5 years ago, Brian's 14 worked 2-minute wage jobs 7 days a week and still didn't have money to afford Subway, let alone go to college. Today, he's a senior at Columbia University with major in sustained development. 1605, Rock Smash and Stone Edge. Actually, that's pretty good. And Brian and Candy Lynn came from very different walks of life, but they share a common ingredient for success during their Kingsborough supported domes. Like, oh, okay, so I thought this was like an invitation to like an alumni party or something. You know what? This guy actually looks like King Batch, doesn't he? Yeah. What the heck? That's King Batch's twin. Okay, so we had Rock Smash and Stone Edge, which are pretty good moves, actually. Stone Edge is his best move, according to DPS. Sweet. Farley Herzog. I don't remember Farley Herzog. He's the president. Farley Herzog. Alright, so good. We got 3 Charizards now, and that's gonna help me take down Executors. And is there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my second video now. I'm not gonna mix it with this. And it was definitely really fun to hunt Pokemon at the Intrepid last night. I got to see some really cool stuff, really nice scenery. If you guys are ever in New York City, be sure to check out the Intrepid. They have a variety of like ticketing options, but majority are like they're pretty expensive. I don't know why. It's really just an entrance onto the boat, and it is a U.S. like ship, and I don't know why it's so expensive, but right now it's kind of cold, so not a lot of people are gonna go. Maybe that's why. But nonetheless, it was very fun. It was actually fairly warmer out by the ship, but then once you started, the longer you're out there, the colder it started to get. So if you're out there, be sure to dress warm and bring some gloves. If you have like a book bag, bring something warm to drink. You definitely will want that after like an hour or two. And I think I was out there we were out there for a few hours, but I had a lot of company too. There was at least like 8 or 9 of us, and we had a lot of fun. And the result was this Dragonite. So Steel Wing and Dragon Pulse too. Those are really good moves. Anyway, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate the comments and the likes you're leaving. It's good to get some feedback, so this way actually, you know, you kind of notice like who's watching and who's not, and what you guys are looking for, and it kind of gives me an idea of what to put out too, which I think is pretty important, because I don't want to just put stuff out, and because the idea of of YouTube is to have people kind of watching and enjoying the material, as opposed to me just putting out everything that shouldn't be out there. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video.